Ah, that's better. Good. But I detect scent.
I can't wipe that off, Mrs. Trefoil.
You must not be angry with me for trying to instruct you in the error of your ways. My darling, Stephen's love.
Mrs. Trefoil, I must explain to you about Stephen and me.
No, I feared for him, prayed for him. He should not have left home. He should not have left home. He knew what temptations beset him away from home. He knew what sin was in its many guises. Yet despite this, to leave me here alone. He would not have died had he remained with me. Now I must fear for his soul as well. To have chosen you so deep in error, yet looking so innocent.
Mrs. Trefoil, just because I wear lipstick, I can hardly be considered deep in error.
But I shall labor to reclaim you for Stephen. I must believe that he was not contaminated, that he died pure. But we will start tomorrow. It is late now.
Mrs. Trefoil, I'm afraid I can't stay. You see,
You were expected for a lengthy visit.
I know, but I made arrangements to meet a friend of mine in London. A girlfriend.
I see.
I must keep my appointment.
Very well, but not before tomorrow morning. You must come to church with me and pray for Stephen's soul and for yours. Indulge me, my dear, just until tomorrow.
All right. But I must phone my girlfriend and tell her.
I'm afraid you cannot do that, Patricia. There is no telephone here. You will not regret staying, I promise you. Patricia?
Yes?
You are a virgin, aren't you? You are, aren't you?
Well, yes, but...
Thank God.
Am I a virgin?
Service at 7, miss. You're not to be late.
Service at 7. Breakfast at 10, probably. Good morning.
What are you wearing? The devil's color. Go upstairs immediately and put on something proper.
Yes, Mrs. Trefoil.
It's almost 7 o'clock. We must not fall behind the day's routine. And Patricia, as I was telling you, even though that deluded rector has in literal effect closed the church to me, I have, as you note, contrived to maintain proper service to the Lord in my own home. As it says in Matthew, chapter 20. For where two or three are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them. I read a book of scriptures each night and morning, and when the entire book has been read, I begin anew. This, naturally, aside from my private prayer.
Naturally.
Since I've stopped attending regular services at the church, I've read the Bible through 10 times. Most earnestly have I prayed that the rest will be given understanding. But he remains obstinate, proceeding in darkness.
Good morning, Mr. Foyle.
You man, I had occasion to complain to the local magistrate. He will allow Harry to drink to excess. But then the magistrate is scarcely better. I have forbidden Harry to enter the place. He claims he does not. But of course he lies. I would have discharged him years ago, were he not a relative of my late husband. And I may do it yet, however. I have many things to contend with, Patricia, but I do not plan. Make certain that your head is covered. Well covered.
Yes, ma'am.
We shall most earnestly pray for Stephen's soul and yours. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Come. We must go.
You really needn't go, Mrs. Trefoil.
Evil man. Evil man.
What did he do?
Forswore his marriage vows.
Really? And they let him stay on?
Yes, that is the depth to which this church has fallen. He remarried Patricia. 2 years after his first wife died, he married again in this very church.
Is that what you meant? When you said he forswore his marriage vows, you meant he remarried? You don't approve of,
Approve? How monstrously inconceivable. On the day of resurrection, to meet two wives.
Mrs. Trefoil, there isn't a church in the world that doesn't allow second marriages after death. Well, some even allow
You condone this evil, then?
evil? People marrying twice?
It's against God's law. You have fallen into deeper error than I imagined. But innocently so, I must believe, so as not to contaminate Stephen beyond redemption. And you, a wedded woman?
Wedded?
You cannot mean you do not realize you are my child. You are Stephen's wife. Betrothal or marriage, it is all the same in the eyes of God.
Wife?
You are Stephen's wife. You should be grateful that you have been permitted to escape any gross, bodily consummation of that marriage, and can live out your life as a virgin until it shall please God to call you to Stephen's side.
Mrs. Trefoil, not only do I not consider myself Stephen's wife, but I feel I must tell you that if Stephen hadn't died, I wouldn't have married him anyway. Get my car out, please.
Now, miss.
Right now. Mrs. Trefoil. I know you're there. Unlock this door. Do you hear me? Mrs. Trefoil, open this door at once. I don't know what you think you're doing.